Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. It is time for a spot of royalty. It is reported that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have signed a $1 billion deal with Goldman Sachs. Okay, we just saw them do the J.P. Morgan affair where they got paid between $400,000 and $1 million in Miami to appear. They also reportedly had dinner with J-Lo and A-Rod. Some are disputing this. So, is this the reason? These talks with J.P. Morgan started back in November. And the famous Instagram was sent January 8th. Okay, the announcement, we're going to go 1 foot in, 1 foot out. We're going to carve out a new path and a new kind of royal. That was sent January 8th. So that's a lot of time. And Meghan was talking to Elton John and Oprah. Elton John every day, and this is what we're thinking about. So is this the major reason? Was this a major reason why Harry and Meghan announced their departure? I'm wondering if some people are saying that Harry was pursuing Goldman Sachs, not the other way around. We need to look at that. We need to look at the Crown's reaction to this and the public's reaction. We'll just see. All right, let's do a mini. Was the Goldman Sachs deal a primary reason for Harry and Meghan to announce their split from the royal family? And this picture is good because they're leaving and the royals are watching them leave. That's a Photoshop composite photo. Is this one of the major reasons for Meghan and Harry leaving? Was this deal, the Goldman Sachs deal? Let's just see. And the deal may not be done. Crossroads. Ending everything. That. Many hands, okay. Secret deals. All right. Was this Goldman Sachs deal a major reason for leaving? Crossroads. Splitting from the royal family, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Crossroads is always 2 or more. Earthquake, sudden, disastrous ending. Everything that came before is done with the earthquake. It's just wiped away. So they were royals 1 minute, and the next minute, they're not. Okay. Angel, Archie, or good intentions. Woman, here's ruler, so Harry on top, on the mind, or leading it. Behind it is Meghan. Meghan's behind it. Harry's leading it. This could be Archie, Meghan, and Harry, but they don't have Archie. And I don't know what's going to happen with Archie. I'm wondering if they're going to announce his death. And a lot of people are speculating this, myself included. So let's see. Star of Bethlehem, Hand in Hand, Cornerstone, and Veil. So let's see. 13 and 11, 24, 6 spades. So this direction because of many people and the money, the secret money. So is this the reason? Is this a primary reason for them leaving? No, there's several reasons. There's several reasons, and the foundation of the reasons is Archie. Okay, and some are speculating that they're forced out because of this disaster that is Archie. No one ever sees Archie. We just get these Photoshop pictures. So the royal family could actually be forcing them out because of the disaster of Archie. It's not this alone. It's several things. This disaster is because of several things. Archie, Meghan, Harry, and they discussed with many people this money secretly. Okay, it's part of it, but the main reason is Archie. That's very interesting. That's interesting. Let's, who is pursuing who? Is it Harry and Meghan pursuing Goldman Sachs, or is it Goldman Sachs pursuing Harry and Meghan? So we'll throw this up here. Harry and Meghan and Goldman Sachs. Who's pursuing who? Okay, is Harry out there, like at the Lion King huckstering, Meghan's available for voiceovers. So he goes to Goldman Sachs, we're available for you to give us $1 billion if you want. That's not out of the question. We wouldn't object. Smiling very royally. All right, so Harry and Meghan, or Goldman Sachs, who is pursuing who? Harry and Meghan. Ooh, there's the devil. Goldman Sachs. That's interesting. So who is pursuing? Well, over here on Harry and Meghan's side, we have the devil. The devil always wants to show up. We have two major change cards. We have the butterfly, transformation to a new life. We have the karmic shift, a huge change. And then we have the devil. So the devil will do anything. The devil will do anything for this money. We'll do anything. That's what the devil says. We'll do anything. We'll do anything for this money. So I would say that Harry and Meghan are definitely putting themselves out there, and, showing off their wares. What do we got here on Goldman Sachs side? We've got player, four-leaf clover, Jacob's ladder. An opportunity, a business opportunity for the future. Moving forward into the future. This adds 25 spades. Blockage. So they're trying to solve a problem and they feel like Harry and Meghan can help them. This is a good business decision. I don't understand how this is a good business decision. I was kind of in the financial field my whole life. I don't really understand the connection between Harry and Meghan and Goldman Sachs and what value they can really bring to their business model. I don't get it. I don't really get it. But Goldman Sachs, they're very savvy business people. Definitely. I mean, they do business. They do business like very few companies on the planet, to a degree that a lot of people think that some of the things that they do are just straight criminal. That's how serious about business Goldman Sachs is. Okay, they don't take any prisoners. So they think it's a good business decision to bring in Harry and Meghan. So I'm going to have to agree with them without knowing anything about it. I'm going to have to agree with them because those are some really smart people over there. All right, so No and Mercury in the hidden situation. Communication and full stop and communication. 18, 5 diamonds, Jacob's ladder. Not sure how to interpret that. The No and the Mercury communicating stoppages. Full stop, and it's stop and go. This is stop and go. Mercury moves at lightning speeds. I don't know what to... So Harry and Meghan are definitely pandering, okay, because they've got the devil and they'll do anything. So I think Harry and Meghan approached Goldman Sachs. I think they approached Goldman Sachs. What is going to be the Queen's reaction to this? Because she's already reacting to it. What's her reaction to this new partnership with Goldman Sachs? What's her reaction to this new partnership with Goldman Sachs? Sun, finger of God, reaching down. Okay. What is the Queen's reaction? Sun can be like an explosion, reaching down to change things. 8 and 8, 16, 4 spades. No, no, no. Coffin. Put it in the coffin. This can be, okay, so money, reaching down, and an explosion, and putting an end to it. Key, okay, very important to the foundation of the royal household and stopping it. A decision, a key decision. I'm wondering if she wants to put a stop to it. This kind of looks like she's imposing her will to put a stop to it. Let's just ask. Well, let's just throw some more cards here. Is the Queen trying to put a stop to it? Is that what I'm seeing? She wants to stop this. She doesn't like it. City, Fox. Okay, so thinking very cleverly about it. 23, yeah, about the rooting. Thinking very cleverly about it. Wisely. Okay, the whole world and the Fox, and it's a conflict. It's a conflict for their brand. She feels it's a conflict. She may be trying to put a stop to it. Reaching down, intervening. 7 diamonds intervenes. Even though this is red, even though this is red, the Queen they're assessing it, and we have the coffin here. I think they may be taking steps to stop it, or not sure how they like it. Is there a Soho House connection to this money? Is this money, is this deal, is this a Soho? Because we got the devil over here. Is there a Soho House connection to this money? Roadblock, cup overflowing. Because, the Clintons and the Obamas and all the globalist people are connected to Soho House. We got Marcus Anderson over there. Is there a Soho House connection? Very emotional, close relationship, very emotional, and a blockage. Okay. So there's a close connection to Soho House. There's a close emotional connection with Soho House. And Meghan Meghan and Harry, they just feel like they're in a spot. They're in a spot. Help me out. So I think, yes, there is a connection to Soho House, because we've got a twos are the connector cards. And we have a very close personal connection at the Soho House. Work this out for them out of the goodness of their heart. Okay. Hamster wheel, work. This can be, 6 spades can be a negative relationship or selfishness, and sending a message. 17, 5 hearts, reacting to circumstances. The work, benefiting themselves, by doing this. So there is a Soho House connection, and their actions are not entirely like angelic. And Soho House is kind of an evil place. People think that it's got a lot of globalist and very satanic kind of associations to it. So that six spades, I think, is going to read that way. Kind of part of this, long-term global cabal thing. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so let's review. Was this their major reason for leaving? No, it was several things. But the main thing is Archie. I find that very interesting. Archie is the main reason. So this disaster that is Archie just goes on and on and on, and it's still going. Okay, so this all happened right after going to Africa. So they presented Archie. The only time we saw a live and moving Archie was in Africa with Desmond Tutu. Okay, so they presented Archie in Africa, and then they were sent on the break, and I thought it was all the terrible, ridiculous things coming out of their mouth, but it could also have been the presentation of Archie, and we've never seen a live Archie again. Okay, so it's not just this money, and then they were scrambling for the money. Okay, but we have Archie, we have Meghan, we have Harry. They're all stuck in this together, but the basis of this problem, the basis of the reason for their leaving is Archie. I find that very interesting. Who pursued? Was it Meghan and Harry or Goldman Sachs? It was Meghan and Harry were pitching this. Okay, because they're like, we'll do anything. I mean, the devil is, we're literally up for anything. Okay, we don't need to drink a bunch of Captain Morgan. We're up for anything. And Goldman Sachs is like, yes, we think we can really do this. This is a good business decision and a great opportunity for us. And we can do some stuff with you. So Harry and Meghan were reaching out to Goldman Sachs. And in past readings, I felt that they were a little desperate. I felt that Meghan was getting a little desperate about the acting jobs. This, the devil is definitely kind of a card of desperation. Got to get that money situation figured out. What's the Crown's reaction? I think this is an explosion. Even though this is red, I think they don't like it because it adds 4 spades. We've got another 4 spades here. They kind of want to put a stop to it. They don't like this. This doesn't, just looking at it very critically, they feel like it's a conflict and it doesn't really match. How are you going to go merching the royal name? That's not good. That hurts the whole royal family, and that's what they're thinking about, and I think they're kind of trying to put a stop to it. Is there a Soho House connection? There is a very close Soho House connection. So this looks to me like Marcus Anderson or, anybody that Meghan is very close to in Soho House. They helped them put this together. They pulled some strings, got them connected to the right people, and it worked out. But they're going to benefit too. So there is a Soho House connection. So this is a globalist connection. The royal household doesn't love it. Meghan and Harry are out there willing to do anything. But the most interesting part of this reading is that this may have everything to do with Archie. So I think there's more to come there is more to come on this Archie story. And the Archie problem is big enough to sink Harry and Meghan. That's what I think. So that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.